One is Further Flight himself, winner of 19 of his 43 races, as Barry reminded us, ridden by Michael Hills. 2 is Admiral's Well, ridden by Richard Quinn. 3, Double Trigger, Jason Weaver. 4, The Blinkered Not in Doubt, ridden by Billy Newens. 5 is Escarpment, ridden by John Reed. 6, Old Revell, Kevin Darley. 7, Poltaf, Mick Canaan. 8, Silence in Court, Jimmy Fortune, and 9 is Transom, ridden by Pat Edery, and here's how they bet.
And Further Flight is disputing favourite with Poltaf at 4-1. 4-1 each of 2. 9-2 Double Trigger, drifting out there from 7-2. 5-1 Silence in Court. 11-2 Transom. 7-1 Old Revell, that was back this morning. 14-1 Escarpment. 16-1 Admiral's Well, and 33-1 Not in Doubt.
That's it, and they're away. And who's going to make it in the early stages? Not in Doubt. Not in Doubt, the early leader. From the white-faced Double Trigger, then on the outside, that's the right of the picture as we see them, is Poltaf. Over on the far side, Silence in Court. Transom is prominent between Silence in Court and Double Trigger, and Not in Doubt and Billy Newens the leaders as they pass the winning post with a complete circuit ahead of them. Transom is second and Silence in Court next, and then comes Admiral Well and Double Trigger, and on the inside then Old Revell, and behind them Escarpment, and the back marker is Further Flight. So Not in Doubt ensuring a really sound pace as they run down now towards Swinley Bottom. From on the inside, Silence in Court. On the outer is Transom. Then comes Admiral's Well and Double Trigger. And just in behind them, Old Revell. Behind Old Revell is Poltaf, then Escarpment, and finally Further Flight. And Not in Doubt, with an advantage of about 3 lengths now over Silence in Court and Transom, then Admiral's Well and Double Trigger, and Old Revell and Poltaf, Escarpment, and Further Flight. A mile and a quarter to run now in the Insulpak Sagaro Stakes, in which 7 of these 9 runners hold the Gold Cup engagement, all of them except Further Flight and Not in Doubt the leader from Transom. Then on the inside, Silence in Court. Admiral's Well comes next. On the inside is Old Revell, on the outside Double Trigger, and then Poltaf and Escarpment, and finally Further Flight. Got about 7 furlongs to run now. Not in Doubt the leader from Silence in Court and Transom. That was the 7th pole they passed. In 4th with Admiral's Well, then Double Trigger and Old Revell and Escarpment, and Poltaf and Further Flight. Coming up to the 6th pole now, and still Not in Doubt the leader. From in 2nd, Silence in Court. Going up on the outside, Transom. And queuing up behind them, Double Trigger and Admiral's Well and Old Revell, and then Poltaf running round them towards the outside, Escarpment, and making a little bit of progress now is Further Flight. They're coming now past the half-mile pole, just coming to it, and it's Transom who's gone to the front from Admiral's Well and the white-faced Double Trigger. Just in behind them, Silence in Court and Poltaf running round them, and Further Flight getting nearer all the time. Into the home straight, Transom the leader, as they turn into it from Admiral's Well and Double Trigger, then Silence in Court, Poltaf, and making ground towards the outside, towards the right of the picture, the grey Further Flight, but in the centre it's Double Trigger from Poltaf. Further Flight towards the right, over on the far side, Admiral's Well. Silence in Court's making good ground. It's Double Trigger now from Poltaf. Poltaf takes it up now from Double Trigger. Silence in Court on the far side in 3rd. Racing into the closing stages, and it's Poltaf on the near side, Double Trigger on the far side. There's very little between these two as they race up towards the line. Poltaf and Double Trigger. Double Trigger just pulling it out and wins it. Double Trigger's won it from Poltaf. Silence in Court is 3rd, and Old Revell 4, 5 Escarpment, 6, 7 and 8 are Admiral's Well and Transom and Further Flight. And last of the 9 was the long-time leader, Not in Doubt, and so the result of the Insulpak Sagaro Stakes. First, number 3, Double Trigger, winner of the Italian Ledger, third in our Ledger, and now winner of the Insulpak Sagaro, owned by Mr. R.W. Huggins, trained by Mark Johnston and ridden by Jason Weaver. Second was number 7, Poltaf, owned by Sheikh Mohammed, trained by Henry Cecil and ridden by Mick Kinnan. And third was number 8, Silence in Court, owned by Mr. Peter G. Freeman, trained by Brian McMahon and ridden by Jimmy Fortune, with fourth, number 6, Old Rouvel.
First, number 3, Double Trigger, 9-2 co-favourite. Second, number 7, Poltaf, 9-2 co-favourite. And third, number 8, Silence in Court, 5-1.